is Michael for Spirit Comics. Welcome to New Comic Book May 2020, Day 31. Yes, this is the last day. If you don't know what that is, hold on, and I'll tell you in a moment. If you are new here, please do subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss any new uploads. Also, please do give this video a thumbs up and share it around, and don't forget to comment. Alright, this is Midnight Mystery number 3 from Alterna Comics. Thank you to those who have subscribed to my channel. I'm at 195 subscribers now and pushing toward 200. Thank you to those who comment on my videos because you're very encouraging. Now this cover is popping. Okay? It says The Burning Bride, but that is not what is freaky about this. I want you to check this out here at the bottom. A tale so twisted it needs to be read sideways. You're asking, Michael, are you serious? What do you think? There was a comic book that was released either in 2018 or 19 for Free Comic Book Day that was printed the same way, but half of it was in English and half of it was in Spanish, so I wasn't interested because I can't read Spanish. Alright, this guy in the purple comes to the tavern looking for Zeke King, the detective. So it comes from Calcutta, although he spells it differently. And he says that he was to be married to the daughter of a wealthy man there. But something happened. See, the father's gambling addiction caught up with him, and it depleted all their wealth. The daughter was ashamed of her father. She couldn't live with it, so she burned down the home, and he mourned and then moved on. Then found this woman to be his next lovely bride. When he came to the city, he started to be haunted by the woman who he first was going to marry but didn't. And so Zeke sums it up. Let me get this straight. You're about to be hitched again, and you're losing sleep because your ex-wife is coming to you at night as a burning ghost. He says you understand perfectly. And he says, well, what if she's not real? And he tells him that he's been, almost killed several times. So he doesn't believe it's a coincidence. So next, the bride-to-be and the man are at this restaurant having a lovely dinner. Zeke King is along with them. And she's not too happy that he's there. Because, bodyguard, she seems as needless. But here's the former bride reflecting in the water. Apparently, she can exist inside reflective surfaces. Oh, and I noticed this. I wonder if this was a nod to Jack Kirby. Kirby's Closet. So, that's where Zeke and the man are going. I don't think his name was ever really given to get him a tux. for the wedding. He looks in the mirror and he sees the burning bride. And Zeke remarks, "By the look on your face, it's time for plan B." So, now, Zeke is playing checkers, a game that's very fun. Some of you might know about it, some of you might not. And Gus says, if it's real, put it on tape. If it's not, move on. And Zeke is holding this picture of himself, Gus, and a woman by the name of Maggie, someone that was apparently very special to him at one time. Now he's making another recording. Apparently, I guess he believes this to be real. And this is what he's going to be taking with him. A Chinese Bagua mirror, the Nazar, a cold iron, and Celtic favorite for a good measure. Then he says some chant on the recording, I guess also for good measure. Then when all three of them are at this, where is this? It's not, I can't even read that. Tim Gallery? Maybe that's a nod to Bruce Timm? I don't know. That's where they're doing the wedding pictures. Awfully strange to do wedding pictures at some type of gallery. And of course, Zeke stands off to the side. The bride still doesn't believe him until the former bride appears in all her scary glory, because she does look scary. But apparently that dude still loves her, so he hasn't moved on. That might be why she keeps coming back. And she keeps calling him my beloved, my love. But she accuses him of burning down her house while watching her, burn with it. So there's two sides to the story. However, we don't find out which one is actually the truth, because the bride, smokes him, literally. All that's left is the tuxedo and his skeleton. Then Zeke has a visitation from Maggie, someone who he did care about one time, but he's not sure if it's real or not. However, this apparition does not appear to be vengeful or threatening. Then the same apparition which appeared earlier comes back to the woman he was going to marry and introduces her to someone apparently that what she would have married, but accuses her of pushing him into the water, and so she is drowned from the inside of her lungs. That's something that I saw on Supernatural long time ago, so I'm imagining that's where the writer got it from as well. And then this guy comes along and says that he wants the camera from the photographer who took the wedding pictures. I think it's Gus, but I'm not sure. Then, over here, it shows Conrad showing up to talk with his coach, who's mad that he's been late to practice, that he's missed games, and so on. And his, his dad in spirit form is nagging him, saying, he says, I can handle this. And his dad just won't shut up. Because somehow, as you saw in the previous video, his dad's spirit oozed out of that paper mache skull and into his mind. Now the coach is watching him talk to someone, but he doesn't know who. So he says, kid, who you talking to? I think you need, and then that pisses him off. He says, no, I need people to stop telling me what to do. I'm out of here. That's my boy, his dad says. Now let's talk about our future. Which I'm sure the kid is not happy about. Because he just wants to run his life the way he wants to. Doesn't want people telling him what to do. And I can understand that. Yeah, I can. So this was a really good issue. The art really stood out to me. So did the cover. The entire story stood out to me. I did not want to read a lot of the dialogue because I think this is something you need to read for yourself. This is one of those issues that while it's part of a story arc, it can stand on its own. The artwork was beautiful. This cover is something you don't see very often these days. And it's very nice. And Wes Locher really knows how to draw beautiful women. Yes, he does. Props to him. If you enjoyed this review, please do subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss any new uploads, because I do hope you did enjoy this video. Also, please do comment on the video, because that does help. And don't forget to share it around. I am Michael for Spirit Comics. Till next time, true readers, may all your news be good news.